Hello and welcome to our talk in which we will present the second project of a decade. My name is Birgit Altrichter and I work on this project together with Professor Glenn Perry and Alicia Tuladar. And our project is focusing on current and future business models for content trading. And we work towards a decentralized trading floor for content ownerships and rights. I would like to start off by outlining the challenge that underpins our work. And here we really try to focus on examining value creation from exchange of content ownership. We ask who benefits from the exchanges of content trading in a B2B space. We try to explore the process, and here we particularly focus on the weaknesses of current business practice. And we also explore the associated IP rights, so intellectual property rights that exist, and ask what is it that is actually being transferred throughout the process. We're currently in the first stage of this research project, in which we identify current challenges and strengths and weaknesses that business leaders identify in current business practice. Methodologically, we approach this project with a case study design. So we conducted 15 interviews so far with experts working in different areas of content trading. And we included here really different contexts. So for example, the music industry, the news context, movies, TV shows, and so on. And we see some of the challenges, they really cut across all of these different contexts. We follow the business model canvas to structure our expert interviews, and we take a very holistic transaction cost analysis perspective in our discussion and analysis of the data. The preliminary findings of our research show us different weaknesses that underpin current business practice of content trading in a B2B space. First of all, there are a lot of inefficiencies in the process. So there are many parties involved and it's a very fragmented process. There are also inefficiencies related to the payment process, in particular when data on content attribution and ownership is not available or is not captured accurately. That can lead to late payments or even no payments at all for copyright holders. There is a lack of standards, which causes again delays, manual work that can lead to transaction costs, and there is also a risk of human errors related to that, which can become very costly for organizations. There are also challenges related to metadata, in particular missing and inaccurate metadata. That is a particular challenge in the music industry, where there could be many different contributors to one piece of music and holding different copyrights. Again, there is a lack of standards capturing metadata, and there are also difficulties related to the identification of the content owners and creators and other copyright holders. Questions that organizations usually ask in this context are whether metadata is available, who contributed, whether the content is verified, and whether the content producers are verified. There are also complexities related to license agreements and rights management, because there are different types of copyrights, there are different copyright legislations per country. So for example, in Europe we have the GDPR, but in other territories, of course, we have other legislations that we have to adhere to. And also there is added complexity because content can be disseminated online. Finally, there is the lack of diverse content, which is a major challenge in how content is being traded currently, because the current way of content trading makes it very difficult for new artists to enter markets. So for example, artists that are not signed with a major record label yet might find it very difficult to enter market. Now, providing an outlook and future work on our future work in the center, we aim to develop a virtual content trading floor for content trading and build a proof of concept DLT platform for asset discovery and exchange. This proof of concept really seeks to address the challenges that we have identified in the first stage of this research project. So we address the metadata challenge and support efficient and automated rights management. Thereby, we also create more efficiency in the process, and we support more diverse content so that artists and creators can enter new markets, even if they are not established yet and may not be signed with a major record label in the case of the music industry. But we do also consider the critical views towards automation. And we heard through the interviews that checks and balances are still required. And of course, again, taking the transaction cost analysis perspective here, we need to consider the cost of implementation and in particular making the system fit for purpose. That leads to the end of our talk. Thank you very much for your attention. If you would like to discuss further of any questions, please do visit us at the poster presentation. Thank you very much.